We often treat love as a destination, a single perfect place to arrive. It's as if there's a map, and we're all searching for the same X that marks the spot, believing happiness lies at the end of one well-trodden road. But what if love is a landscape, with many paths to explore? Imagine a world where every journey is unique and each trail offers its own lessons, joys, and discoveries. The human heart is complex, capable of deep connection and desire. We're wired for intimacy, but the ways we express it are as varied as we are. Why do we insist there's only one right way to love? What if the rules we follow are just stories we've inherited, not truths we must obey? Most conversations about relationships focus on a binary, monogamy or not. But real relationships are more nuanced, shaped by the people in them and the choices they make together. Monogamy is the familiar model, exclusive, committed, and celebrated in many cultures. It's a story of two people building a life together, often seen as the gold standard. Consensual non-monogamy, like open relationships or polyamory, is about creating agreements based on transparency and consent. It's about trust, honesty, and redefining what partnership can mean. Monogamy offers the beauty of exclusivity, a private world for two. For many, this intimacy is deeply fulfilling, a safe haven in a busy world. Open relationships are built on trust and the belief that love can expand, not diminish when shared. They challenge us to grow, to communicate, and to embrace vulnerability. The real question isn't which model is superior, but which allows you to thrive. What brings you joy, security, and growth? Relationship health is about honesty, communication, and self-awareness, not structure. The foundation matters more than the label. Are you building from fear and obligation or from freedom and authentic desire? Only you can answer that, and your answer may change as you grow. The healthiest path is the one that fits you, where you can love, connect, and be yourself, fully and unapologetically. What does an open relationship look like in real life? For many, it's a question that sparks curiosity, uncertainty, and even excitement. The idea of loving more than one person, or allowing your partner to do the same, challenges what most of us have been taught about love and commitment. Imagine Alex and Ben, together for a decade, choosing to open their relationship. They're not looking for a way out, but a way to grow together, to explore new connections while keeping their bond strong. They rediscover themselves, sparked by new experiences and honest conversations. Each new encounter brings fresh perspectives, and sometimes unexpected challenges. Their communication deepens as they navigate jealousy and boundaries. They learn to talk openly about their needs, fears, and hopes, building trust with every conversation. New energy can revitalize a long-term partnership, but it demands emotional labor and radical honesty. It's not just about new partners, it's about facing your own insecurities and growing together. Managing your own feelings, your partners, and even their other partners can be overwhelming. It's a balancing act that requires patience, empathy, and self-reflection. Jealousy is normal but must be handled with care. It's not about eliminating jealousy but learning to understand and address it together. There's also the challenge of societal judgment and lack of role models. Friends and family may not always understand, and sometimes you have to find your own community. Open relationships require couples to draw their own maps, which can be liberating but also isolating. Every couple's journey is unique with no single path to follow. Without a clear cultural script, every step is pioneering. You're writing your own story, one decision at a time. Success depends on a strong foundation and unwavering commitment to your agreements. Trust, respect, and flexibility are essential. It's not for everyone, but for some, it's transformative, opening doors to deeper connection, self-discovery, and a new understanding of love. Now let's look at monogamy, the familiar, often unexamined structure that shapes so many of our relationships. For many, it's the default, the story we're told from childhood about how love should look. Its strength is in its simplicity. Two people, one shared story, building a life together. This creates a sense of security, belonging, and a deep partnership that can feel like home. There's comfort in knowing you have someone to rely on, someone who knows you better than anyone else. In times of crisis, knowing you're each other's top priority is powerful. Monogamy offers intimacy, trust, and the romance of being truly chosen by someone. Over the years, your partner becomes the keeper of your memories, your inside jokes, and your shared dreams. But expecting one person to be everything, friend, lover, confidant, and partner, can be overwhelming. This pressure can sometimes lead to disappointment, frustration, or even a sense of losing your own identity within the relationship. The promise of lifelong desire can clash with the reality of routine and familiarity. Without conscious effort, comfort can quietly replace passion, and the spark that once brought you together may start to fade. Monogamy's safety is its strength, but also its challenge. Keeping the spark alive requires intention, creativity, and a willingness to grow together, even as life changes around you. So, which is healthier? There's no universal answer. A relationship's health is about honesty, respect, and kindness, not its structure. The most important journey is understanding your own needs and desires. Are you choosing your path authentically or by default? The healthiest model is one you choose consciously and revisit as you grow. What works now may not work forever. Flexibility matters. The goal isn't a label, but a relationship that feels alive and nourishing. What does your ideal relationship look like? Share your thoughts and help expand our understanding of love.